Hello, my friends. Zelda and RJ3. It's quite late. I don't know what time it is. I record on my phone. I'm in front of my little yarn wall. It's one of many. Look at this shine. I got my hot light. Well, we need the shine. Let me see if we can cut it down. How's this? Is this better? Coming back to you with another video. I got the homeboy. See, hi, homeboy. See, I don't ever let Grandma do anything by herself. I gotta be all in the business. Tell them, Bubba's. Tell YouTube, my deal. Tell them. See, here I am. So let me see. Hi, how are you guys? I'm doing okay. I had a mild flare-up on this hand, all this wrist. I took some standby meds and I slept for about 3 hours and I feel a little better. I was trying to hurry because I had one more hoe to turn into a foe. I must say the gifts I received really touched my heart. Those bags of groceries, I don't think I've ever received groceries. I am the one that gives the groceries. I am the one that goes to anybody and says, how are you doing? How's your freezer? Do you have food? Do you have juice? You know, the basic things like simple sandwich meat, bread, mayo, corn dogs, some fish, some frozen dollar pizzas. Make sure y'all are okay. And now that I'm on the other end, it feels a little strange, but I am awfully grateful. And I'm so thankful that you guys are there for me. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So what does this do right here? Bubba's. Receiving those wonderful gifts, it blew me into finish all the finishes. Finish all the hoes. So the first thing I did, I'm going to have to take you back into time and I'll insert that video here. This is the Shirelle Headband by the one and only Laurel, the dabbling hook. It's a continuous, there's no San Andreas fault. This is made with mandala, the black and gray one. For my son's girlfriend, the one that's holding the camera. It's over there. Ta-da! And I made a second one. This is made out of landscapes. This stitch is OVW. What's up, OV? I'll put the link down below for the tutorial. It's very easy. But look what's so interesting about this landscape. You see how it's mostly red toned? When you flip it inside out, it's mostly silver. So I'm going to call that an imitation crochet brioche. Ha ha! So there you go. Headband number deuce. Okay. The next thing I did, and I believe it's in no particular order, I did my famous brick stitch cowl. This is a tutorial from Claire, Bobwilson123. We love Claire. Claire is back. She is back and she's strong as ever. She is going to start a Christmas make-along. You guys should really look into that. I made one of her projects before too. Let me go show you. One of Claire's make-alongs was, I believe, for a granny bag. I made this bag maybe 6 years ago. Erin, give me yarn 418. Hi, Erin. Hi, Kristen. Hi, kids. Hi, Papa Tom. Erin was doing some type of contest, or I don't know what you call it, like a make along, crochet along, and it was the one that had the most yardage, I believe. I think back then I only crocheted with an I. I didn't have a J or a K yet. And I used Red Heart, and I used all the skeins because I was a loose hooker. I'm still kind of a loose hooker. But let me show you what I made. This is Claire Bobwilson123's Granny Bag. And I will tell you that it's terribly stretched out because it holds my drawers in the closet. It is my drawer holder. Ta-da! It is quite big. It's massive, actually. I think there was a time where Erin was making a whole mess of these, and then she was selling them. Look how big my holes are. Almost as big as my plugs. But this is my granny bag. I will put the tutorial down below from Claire Bobwilson123. I just thought I'd show you. This is an old faux. So there's my bucket bag in honor of Claire's return. Yay! I don't want to go too hard because I'll hurt my hand. Now, I made my brick stitch crochet cowl. The tutorial is from Bobwilson123 Claire. It is for a hat pattern, but I turned it into a cowl pattern. I used impeccable leftovers. I can't tell you what the colors are because I don't remember. But here it is. I love how the stitches make the project look so nice and tidy. And I put my brand new stitch marker that I got a couple days ago. And I use it to show my San Andreas fault. Let's see if you can see it. Ta-da! Oh, you can kind of see it going right here. But at a glance, nope. Let me take off my Moogly shawl. I love you, camera. This is a Ripley shawl for Moogly. I've shown it a million trillion times. It is my favorite shawl. Made with some darn good yarn and some bits and bobs. I love this shawl. Here's the cowl. It just makes you look a little fancy. You like it? I love it. I'm sure it'll get softer. I mean, it's soft already. I can't use this hand right now. I'm sure it'll get a lot softer. It's quite soft right now, but the drape will be much better. So there's my brick stitch cowl. I will put the link down below for the beanie. But the way I did my cowl, I crocheted as many times as I wanted to around to fit my neck. And I don't like it too tight. I don't like it too loose. I think I chained 120, maybe. Whatever fits you, you know, because some people make cowls and they love them all up on their neck. I can't do that because I feel I'm getting choked and it scares me. So I make it a little open. I'll show you again. See, it's not choking me, but it does keep me toasty. It keeps the air out. And if I put a coat or something underneath, I'm nice and toasty-woasty. Thank you, Claire. Next faux. My next faux, Marley Bird has a new tutorial for a shawl, the one ball shawl. It's a mesh stitch. I have never done a mesh stitch, and I thought I had one here. No, I've used them already. I used 2 cakes on this. One cake was given to me by Mary's Crochet and Chit Chat. Yay! The other cake was given to me by Jan Carruthers, Urban Gypsy Crochet. Woo! Jan just had a birthday too. Whoop whoop! Happy birthday to you, my baby. I love you. I love you, Mary. They gifted me this yarn, and it's been sitting there in my room. And I'm like, what do I do with it? Y'all know, like Amanda says, we gotta let the yarn talk to us. One ball shawl project. And you can turn it into a cowl, like those bandana cowl things. I just kept going because I wanted to use up both cakes. And then I was gonna add fringe. Did I? Instead, I added my very first tassels. I have never added tassels to a project, and I was super duper excited. So let me quit babbling. I don't know the colorway name. Let me see my notes. My handy dandy book here. Oh, it's with Batik Swirl, the purple and cream one. From Jan and Mary. And here we go. I should have looked at my notes first. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there's my tassels. There they go, my dear. They make me so happy. My tassels, my dear. I'm not normally a purple one. Oh, my wrist hurts. I like my tassels, my dear. This is freaking adorable. This makes me happy. Yarn is life. Hashtag yarn is life. I'm telling y'all. Y'all ever feeling down like I was? Like I have been, like I still am, sort of. Yarn is life. Look at this beauty mess. Beauty mess. And it's doing a little twisty turly because of the way I crocheted the tassel on. But I super duper secured it. I went back and forth through the stitch and then in the ball, and then I came back out. So this sucker ain't going nowheres. Nowheres, eh? And I cut it straight with some sharp scissors, and y'all know I snipped my dang knuckles. Count, count. But I love it, and it was all worth it. Because in the end, dun, 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 dun. So this is when I got a flare up. I had started doing this. I've been very stressed out. As you guys know, I've had a dead battery in my vehicle. Having all these problems with my car. Long story long. And that's hence my swollen wrist. My keloid on my wrist. So I had started this beautiful wide bandana neck cowl from Bag O'day Crochet. Hi, Crystal! I doubt she ever watches me, but somebody might pass the video to her. Rosie? Somebody? And I have lots of darn good yarn, but I have a lot of bits and bobs because I do end up using my darn good yarn. And to me, I mean, I know you guys say that it's not enough yarn, but to me, it's enough to make a project for me or to add it to something else. And that's what I do to give it pizzazz to any project that I'm doing. And that's what I love. I love it. Like I said, I only pay $10 a month. And what they send me and then the little nicks and knacks, I love it. So let me show you. I had 3 balls of darn good yarn. Y'all know this was my latest one that I bought. It's called Memories of Woodstock. I love this. I want another one, but we have to wait till we get some money. So we have this. We have this little bit of green that I got from my latest box, which I did the unboxing. It's called Mermaid at Sea. That's all that's left. And then we have some of this purple one. It's also darn good yarn. I don't know. I think I got it last year. And I found just a little sliver. Because I know it came in a big ball. And they're all about like a DK size. But I used a J hook. And I made a wide neck bandana cowl using all 3 darn good yarns. So this is entirely a darn good yarn project. It's not a bits and bob, it's an entire. Let me show ya. Green is coming out quite bright. The fringes are quite long, and that's okay because it'll hide my tummy because I've been eating too much and now I'm a little portly. Somebody had told me, I don't know who it was, you can comment down below, but they said now I can give chunky hugs. Yes, ma'am. Chunky hugs indeed. Look at this, y'all. Let me see if I can stand up a little. I am in my jammies. I mean, I don't get dressed if I'm just going to bed. You all know that. Ow. See? It's beautiful, right? I thought adding the purple, since I didn't have any more of this, and I barely had any of this, I switched it out. I did 4 green, 1 memories, and then 3 green, 2, and then 2 and 3, and I just reversed the numbers and played with it, and then like I said, I started running out. So I added 2 rows of the purple, and then I did the fringes. Now for this, you might say to yourself, that is not the bandana that Crystal does. No, you are very clever. You want to guess what this is? Let me show you something. What stitch y'all think that is? Nope, it's not the moss stitch. That's a good one. It's not the camel. Nope. No. Not a single and a single. Nope, not a double moss stitch. I hear you guys. What else do you think it is? Oh, geez, you don't gotta yell with it. Just tell us, Z. Golly, y'all forget. I can hear you. Híjole, take it easy. Take it easy. I was just trying to make it fun. Gee whiz. This is the same stitch as this. Brick stitch. You all didn't get it. I did this because it's in honor of my beautiful Claire. She is back in the house. I'm so excited. So I had to redo this and I did all brick stitch. So that's for you, baby. Because I love you, Claire. I love you. She's been checking on me, making sure I'm okay. A lot of you people have, and thank you. Thank you, thank you. So there you go. Easy peasy. I did 3 rows of the Memories of Woodstock, and then 4 or 5 rows of the purple, and then a single crochet of Memories, and then a single crochet of the purple. Bam! So that's another faux. Do we have another faux? Let me see. Mama, Kusa. Okay. Oh, speaking of, this right here. This right here. On my Marley shawl. Y'all know why I did the, what's it called? Granny? This is in honor of Kalisha, the Quirky Monday podcast. I've been watching her religiously. Every Vlogmas she has, I've been watching her. She is very similar to me, I think. And it's like she's talking to me. And I can feel everything, all her emotion that she's going through. I'm going to put her link down below because I would love for you to go check her out. She is a JCPenney photographer. And if anybody has ever had to take pictures, me, of kids that are crying, me, little boys that need to get their diaper changed, or little girls, and oh, Lord Jesus, when they got to change a diaper and the whole room smells like poo-poo, that's me. I was a photographer as well. I worked at a studio and I took pictures of kids on a pony. I had my own pony. I developed the pictures and then I went back to the house and I sold them. So I also worked at the studio and I took portraits. So I understand your pain, Kalisha. I did it for 12 years. I think you said you're on your 7th or 6th year. Good luck to you, Bam. So I did this for my baby, Kalisha, with a tassel. That's in honor of Kalisha. We've been looking up at the stars because it's a meteor shower, except whole Mother Nature decided to make it rain. So it's all cloudy. Womp womp. Okay, so that was my, how many? The 2 headbands, the cowl, the shawl, the cowl, bandana cowl. Let's vent, shall we? What is that thing say? This had a lot of love, and a lot of sweat, and a lot of cuss words. And I was so proud of myself. Let me tell you, so proud. I was doing good. I got this beautiful yarn. This came from Debbie, I think last year. She gifted me this yarn. It's a Canadian yarn. Oh, it's Malabrigo. And I love it. And I've been dying to work with it. And I saw this picture and I was like, oh, I want a tutorial for it. No tutorial. So I screenshot it and I zoomed in and I was like, that looks easy. I can totally do that. So I went to the website and the pattern is free, but if you want to buy the PDF, they charge. I'm not sure how much it was, but I just used the one on her blog because I am a beginner reader and I'm trying my hardest. So I broke it down the way Claudia told me. You know, it says the first thing was to chain 163. So I chained 163. I'm like, check. And the next one was single crochet back. Check. And the third one was what? And the fourth one was like, oh. And the 5th row was like, ah. And the 6th row was like, fuck. So I broke it down again. I frogged back. I started doing it again. And I'm working it. And as I'm cutting it up in sections, I was like, wait a minute. Because you know, when you guys write a pattern, it'll say like row 4, double crochet into same stitch, chain 2, skip 3, chain 2, double crochet, blah blah blah. And then there was a star, and then it said do this till the end. And I'm like, where do I start? So I screenshot it and I sent it to the lady, and I was like, I think you're missing a star from where to start, where to finish. And she said, oh, you found it. I knew there was an error. And I'm like, of course. So I said, what do I do? Like, I'm 7 rows deep. So I showed her and she said, oh, send me back a screenshot with an arrow and said, just go back 2 rows and single and double here and you should be fine. And I'm like, well, that's just row 7. You're supposed to do like 80 rows. Are you kidding me? So, y'all, man, it's just working up so beautiful. I'll show you the good part. That's what Kalisha did. See, I'm copying Kalisha today, which is the good part. This is a good part. Isn't that beautiful? It works up phenomenal. I love it. Easy stitch, yeah? It's perfect. I think I'm going to end up just doing that back and forth. But because it's some type of one of these things to go around, obviously this is not 163 wide. It's more than that. It's probably like 280. But this says 163. So let me show you something. Let me show you one end. That's one end. It's decent, right? Yeah, it's decent. That one is okay. Check this out, homeboy. What the hell happened there? This is the point. This is a point of no return. Do y'all see? I thought it was doing the, what is that shawl? The dragon shawl? It had point here, and then nothing here, and then start here, and I'm like, for Pete's sake. I got upset. Put it back in the baggie, and I was like, you're gonna get frogged. Because it's not bringing me joy, and if it doesn't bring you joy, you need to frog it. So that was when I started on this one. And I was doing this, I did this in probably 2 days. It was very fast. J hook, boom, 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 done. J, I put snippets in the last video, so it'll show you. I think it was an I hook. Fast, man. That's why I enjoy video tutorials, so I can see exactly what's happening, where the stitch actually goes. Not, oh, tis me, I forgot. Come on, man, help a sister out. So that's my vent. I'm not gonna do it. Second hoe. My feet are cold. My feet are cold, and I got big feet, and I wanted slippers. The slippers I have, Papa took one. I don't have the other one. The bottom is already going out. Those are the ones I believe Settaloo gave me last year from my yarn swap. Hello, Settaloo! So, y'all remember my dollar yarn? Oh, man. Remember my dollar yarn from Wish? What I have, like 15 of them? Excuse me. Well, this is one of them. It's like, excuse me, it's like a Halloween color. I combined it with some red heart because I needed some rigidness. And I started making my Tootsie. And it's coming out beautiful. I love it. I'm very happy with it. It's a little on the big side. It's okay. I'm going to get ready to add a little bit more and then do the heel. And that's when my hand was hurting even more, because you got to do kind of tight stitches. So I went down a hook size. So we had to stop. So that may get frogged because I forgot what size hook. I don't know. Okay, my final hoe. Oh, this is the yarn that I used for this cowl. I found it. So this is impeccable, and this green is impeccable. These two is this. Ice yarns. I love it. I'm trying not to use it all up because that's all I have. Ice, ice, baby. This is the color of yarn that I used in my Instagram picture where I said, I feel uncomfortable saying how much I love ice and I'm Mexican. For those of you that got it, you understand. For those of you that didn't, you all just commented, oh, it's a beautiful color. And yes, it is a beautiful color. So there you go. And I have a little bit left. Now my final hoe. I have a bunch of these. Thanks to my beautiful Robbie Bird. I have some more in down and up there. I started doing the Granny Campfire Cardigan. I don't have stitch markers, of course. This is one part. And this is another part. It's beautiful. That'll be my campfire cardigan. If I was only littler. Isn't that cute? I think it's going to be beautiful. Now let me tell you something. The reason I added the black, which is just black yarn. I don't know what it is. There's no label. This is in honor of Nicole, Addicted2Yarn Podcast. I will put her link down below. She made a beautiful poncho. And I'm going to go ahead and enclose a picture here. She made a beautiful poncho using the mandala yarn. The color, it's called Happy, and she outlined it in black, and I believe she added fringe. And she looks beautiful. She's stunning, my friend. Stunning. So that's in honor of Nicole. And that is the end of all my projects. I am so happy I was able to finish them despite my trials and tribulations. Thank you for spending time with me today. I hope this was not too long of a video. I am so thankful for all my new subscribers that are coming in. Hi everybody, I'm Z. Pleasure to meet you. If you'd like to leave me a little comment of where you're from, I hope everybody is having a wonderful holiday. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, and for sharing and telling all your friends about me. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. If you don't celebrate the holidays, I hope you get some time off for the holidays and you can stay home and craft away, because yarn is life, Big Daddy. Me and Papa say goodbye, and thank you for spending time with us. Say bye, Papa. Say bye-bye. Thank you for watching my grandma's channel. We love you, and happy holidays. Bye, guys. I'll be here forever with this dude. Say bye, Papa. This dude right here. I love you. Yep. It's me and you forever. High five. He loves me. He's so attached to me. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, can I make a video, please? Kisses. Kisses. He bugs me all day. I think it's only fair I bug him, right? No, all of a sudden you're tired.